Check it out, baby dolls. It's your favorite time again. We're going to be doom scrolling Twitteroonies. The favorite part of the day. Checking out what's happening on the news. We have Chain Stink from Falcon Finance. I thought these guys rugged. It's USDF. We're integrating ChainLink CCIP to enable secure native USDF transfers across chains. ChainLink proof of reserves will follow. So remember, friends, stablecoin super cycle keeps confirming. So what's actually going to happen is, remember, transferring through chains, it's costing you, 0.3 to 0.5%. But you don't care because your coins are trying to go 5x and 10x, right? With stablecoins, though, they can't ping above $1, right? They can't ping. They can only pong below it. So at $1, fixated price, they've got to make it really cheap. So what pretty much everyone's doing is these chains, they're hooking up with ChainLink with their CCIP. So it allows the transferring of stablecoins across all the chains to be super, super, super fast through their bridge. I guess they want to do high speed, lots of money rails and stuff going on in the future. So stablecoin super cycle. Remember, if you want, friends, I'm long ChainLink as well. Still, if ChainLink has real world assets and stablecoin super cycle, by the way, they're the same thing, right? One of the real world assets is cash, right? That's why stablecoin super cycle is it. That's part of a new narrative that's helping it out, even though it's in its second cycle, which is still okay. Actually, check it out now. Chain Stink on its chart here, it is starting to curl up. This is the monthly chart. On the monthly log, I guess it looks good. Monthly log chart of Cope. I hope it goes all the way up to 100 billion market cap. It would be somewhere around here if we really do. That would be nice if we actually do somehow come up here. Maybe we never know, friends. Maybe we go up here, we ping up. That'd be great. And then we pong back down, and then Believer Cycle, we pop up. That'd be great. So $160 here is 100 billion market cap. Okay, so it's also possible we come down here, we pong down, and then boop, and then come back down up here. So just be on the lookout for that. It's about around the 9.5x from here, which is fantastic. It's been a long time coming. Here you have ThreadGuy saying, today was my biggest stream ever on Twitch and stuff. I think he interviewed the founder of PumpFun. You got to remember, friends, as well. This LA Vape Cabal, dude. So LA Vape Cabal has become public enemy #1 now. A lot of people, pretty much. A lot of it's been revealed. But you know what, friends? I made one of my greatest contributions to crypto was when I made the poop pyramid. And the poop pyramid is a work of art, as you get to see here. So look, friends, I don't judge, okay? I don't judge. I turn the other cheek, okay? If you like being at the bottom of this poop pyramid with your mouth open, literally gobbling up poop, fecal matter from the LA Vape Cabal, the Prostitute Cabal, Dave Portsoy, and other insider info KOL cabals, you know what? All the power to you. If you enjoy sitting in the hotel cuck chair, getting rinsed dry, giving me a lot of content to cover, thank you. Okay, well, thank you, because there's a lot of lessons to learn from your failure. But what I'm telling you is, bro, you don't have to do that. You know what I mean? You can just, get up from the hotel cuck chair. There's a door right there. You can literally just walk out. You don't have to reply to the bitch. You can literally just block her. You know what I mean? You don't have to go home and make her a sandwich and clean her up. But, it is what it is. Also, I think it's maybe appropriate now. Let's check out the PumpFun token. Because remember, PumpFun, friends, their token, I think, is getting ravaged. Let's check it out. Oh, my gosh. Oh, what happened here? 20% capitulation down. Oh, my gosh. So what happened is, people listen to the interview. Friends, this is what happens, right? People listen to the interview, I guess, with ThreadGuy and Alon, the founder. And they said, oh, he's probably going to announce a $500 billion buyback. No, he just tells everybody to go stuff themselves. It drops below. So now they're 20% below ICO price already. Man, that's bad. That's really, really, really bad. You're getting cucked in real time. Well, look, that's what happens, man. You know what I mean? I told you 50,000 times, bro. Exit liquidity signal. It is what it is, okay? Whatever. I know it's warm and comfy in your chair. Don't worry, bro. I got a hoodie for you. Are you cold? I got jumpers for you, bro. I got a lot of jumpers. Some say too many jumpers if you're really cold and you want to sit in that chair. Now, Midget Alfred is on Scottie Melker. Midget Alfred, friends, he is a Bitcoin maxi. He's been calling Hex and Richard Hart a scammer for like 4 years and stuff out here. I know, like, yeah, like, you know, you feel like you're strong on stuff. But like, to be honest, the price, when it was calling it a scam, even at the lows, Hex was 2.5 cents. So it's still like 75% below that. And then Bitcoin went from 15K up to 120K. You know what I mean? So like Hex drops 50%. Bitcoin goes up from that point in 2022, goes up like 8x as well. So, but here's the thing. I've noticed, friends, man, Scottie Boo Melker's channel, if anyone comes out there and they start bragging, oh, man, they curse themselves. Look what happened to Joe McMahon. Right, not to be confused with Joe McWoman. Joe McMahon, he was short Ethereum and his fund has said he had to close it down 78% already because he was pretty much bragging about how garbage Ethereum is and it was long Solana. Let's listen to Midget Alfred.
This cycle is a couple of short windows of price appreciation that's quite dramatic and surprising, usually following a long period of consolidation where the very last move in that consolidation was a shakeout lower, just low enough and just long enough to shake out even the convicted hands, let alone, again, all of the casual people. So imagine you're a casual observer of this.
Boring. We get it, bro. We get it. You know, prices go up and down. Okay, we love you. Interesting post here, Mr. DeFi Moon. A very clear demonstration that when it comes to pegged asset liquidity, Curve Finance is the boss. Since last week, Curve's deep, wrapped, staked Ethereum pools have maintained 60% dominance. Meanwhile, Fluid's dominance all but disappeared as most of their leveraged LPs started unwinding. Very interesting, actually. So Curve, you have all the average Maverick, SushiSwap, Curve here. Curve's, I guess, one of the big ones here, the big red. Integrate balance solidly. So Richard Hart, friends, he checks stuff like that. Now, for everyone new, there's a lot of new people. Welcome, welcome. Okay, do you know how cool smart contracts are? So we can, and we already have programmed stuff. If you want to earn yield on Ethereum, if you have ETH or any money, you just buy ST-ETH. You just buy it and you hold it. That's it. And it automatically earns the yield here for you. Or you can buy R-ETH, Rocket Pool Ethereum, which is amazing. So it's funny, like the ST-ETH, it's around the normal ETH price. But the Rocket ETH, you notice, look at these, friends. Rocket Ethereum is 4,122. You see that? Why? It's because holding this, it automatically goes up. Look at it. So what you can do is you can change it to ETH pricing at the bottom. You see this box? You click ETH and you can see over time, see the purple line? This is the Rocket Ethereum. The price, see, it's priced in Ethereum. What you can do is you can actually remove the US dollar. Actually, you can't. Maybe that's only on CoinMarketCap. So this is a bit of racism as well. So that's what happens over time. See, look, it used to be at the start, it started worth 1 Ethereum. But because you just hold it, it just goes up over time. It just goes up by the yield. So every year it increases, actually increases every day. Every hour of the day, you're earning the yield. It's increased. So that would be a way. So if you want to ever hold Ethereum and stake it, you actually own the R-ETH. You're earning the yield every day. Now, the yield's not that much. You know, it's 3 or 4%. But like hopefully, like maybe one day, friends, you get $1 million, you want to hold Ethereum in a bear market. That'd be great, man. Like you're earning like 30 grand a year, you pay yourself or whatever. But like you're not here for that, right? So if you want the super juice, you actually deploy all of the Ethereum. You don't just stake it. But you know, when there's big whales and stuff, when they have hundreds of millions of dollars, they sit in the yield and they earn it. Also got to be careful because, you know, you're giving away all your ETH to earn a couple of yield. Okay, so you're risking 100 units to make literally 3 units every year. You have to be careful. A lot of people have lost a lot of money that way. Here you have Mr. QE Infinity. How ridiculous is it to see the king and queen of inflation warn us about it? Ben QE Bernanke should go crawl in a hole and never come back out. Former Fed chairs Ben Bernanke, Janet Yellen warned Trump's pressure on major loser Powell could lead to inevitably higher inflation and economic damage. Look at Lawrence, the effing gall of these people. Ben Bernanke is the John Law of our age. So what they're actually saying, friends, is because I guess Trump's not a lizard. Maybe he is. I don't know. What they're saying is oh, Trump doesn't give confidence to the rest of the world. So everybody's going to basically dump the bonds and everyone's going to have no faith in holding the US dollar. So the US dollar is going to go down and it'll be inflationary. They're just basically just talking words and stuff out here. If you remember, I mean, like, we are only here because of Ben Bernanke, just to let you know. Because Ben Bernanke did QE. Yeah, they did the money printing, the saving of the US economy by taxing the middle class. Satoshi was like, you know what? It's time. it's time. I knew you guys were going to do this. I've got to release Bitcoin to the world. So it's kind of funny. We're all here because of that, right? But it's kind of like you're looking at a police officer like, oh, you only have a job because of the criminals, right? It's the same thing. What I'll do now in a very family-friendly way, I'll show you on my chart, you know, the business ISM cycle right here. You can actually see it, the Bitcoin logo. That's why I have the Bitcoin logo here. It's like of an ode, a remembrance why Bitcoin was made in the first place. Because ISM fell down, the business song went to zero, and then Satoshi was like, hey, look what they do every time. Every time the economy crashes, they print money. They debase everybody. Let's try use technology to give people a currency where they can't debase, hence Bitcoin. Here's Mr. Bluntsy. Nice Ethereum dip here. One for bidding, in my opinion. So he's got a 30-minute chart as well. Yeah, friends, you're not going to do yourself any favors by putting these really short-term time frame stuff out here. It's literally total dopamine junkie stuff. The best charts are weekly and monthly because, like, if you want to know, like, I'm here to hold the whole cycle. When am I going to get worried? When I see 6 Bitcoin monthly candles in a row or 6 Ethereum monthly candles in a row. Right now, Bitcoin's on 4. Yeah. I remember it did 7 in a row last year, right? It did 7 in a row. Here you have, this is 7 and cycles before that. So yeah, when they do 6 or 7 in a row, you know, old season stuff are peaking and we have to think about the next step. This is Mr. Bold Leonidas. Oh, wow. Okay, friends. So here, this is the PumpFun logo. He said, there is no airdrop. I love you. So what he's doing is he's making fun of, I'm showing you. Do you remember, friends, the Milady maker? Elon Musk posted the meme of there is no something I love you. He posted a Milady and then they spiked up. So what Bold Leonidas has done, he's doing a meme of a meme of a meme. He's doing like memeception here. He's doing the PumpFun pill logo saying there is no airdrop, I love you. Do you remember just earlier in here? So I've got figured out already. I didn't even need to watch the... I didn't even watch what was going on. Just look at the price straight away for that interview. Remember with ThreadGuy? ThreadGuy did the interview. This thing just dumped down. Okay, so obviously, why did it dump down? They must have asked him. He must have said on the show, yeah, there is no airdrop. We're going down. You know? Now, it might be psyops, right? Is he just saying that to get the weak hands out, etc., etc.? But this is the thing, right? These are people, the price is going to go down here anyway. These people didn't believe anyway. They were only holding for an airdrop. And now it basically reprices lower. Now everyone's offside. Here you have Kiss the Coexistence Steven. One thing people are talking about is how good the Atropa ecosystem charts are. Are you kidding me? No one else is talking about this. Oh, one thing people aren't talking about. This is Atropa ecosystem because it's bonded with pDAI. It's literally, it is the pDAI chart. You know what I mean? This will be beautiful. And then you have the correction and everything out here. Yeah, so here's the thing, Stevie. Stevie, I don't know how... Oh, man, look, of course this can happen, but just to let you know, bro, this would mean pDAI depegs because Atropa's got 3 billion bonded with pDAI. I don't know how it's going to play out, man. I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't know. Yeah, maybe there's another round of FUD later on and they unbond more of it. We'll see. Here we have Mr. Bobby. PumpFun token is the altcoin that represents crypto's only legitimate use case, gambling. They have $2 billion of runway. A lot of people will mid-curve this trade. So he's obviously long and saying, oh, you guys are like, you shouldn't be selling here. And look at it, Mr. Boot, but the price keeps going down. Look, bro, it opened at 4 billion market cap after 1.5 years of SOL-eth running up, which I'll show you now. You see? See this? You've run up after 1.5 years, not before. You have launched your token after it all runs up, all the volume. So PumpFun pretty much comes in here. You have a year and a half. Okay. Nothing stays popular that long, man. Nothing. Okay, so it's been running a very, very long time. So this is another concept you have to learn in crypto, which I'm here to teach you. Okay, very, very welcome, friends. In crypto, there's price in terms of the actual price you see. Then there's price in time units. All right? Right? Because that's attention. Yeah. When something runs up for a long time, it's not just its price. Because the price is never high enough. Yeah? You're like, oh, it's 4 billion. Why can't it be 40 billion or 30 billion or 100 billion? Okay? The price is never high enough. What you got to think about is price in terms of time units. Yes, Solana's been running for 1.5 years. You've blown your load early. Yeah, in a very family-friendly way, of course. Because it's a family-friendly show. So you've blown your load early, like, and it's not really you've blown your load early. It's not bad. You won the game, Solana people. Soy, you won the game, bro. You ran in the Bitcoin halving year. You were the chosen unicorn. Are you taking advantage of it? No, you aren't. Because you're like, you believe all the BS Fugazi narratives. You're thinking, oh, Ethereum, slow, stablecoins, who cares about them? I'll tell you who cares about them. All the people that are getting rugged by the LA Vape Cabal. All the people who are watching everyone else get rugged by the LA Vape Cabal. That's who cares about stablecoin super cycle. They don't want to play in that casino, bro. They keep losing. By the way, they've already played in it for a year and a half. I reported to you yesterday, our friend Baby Doll Tangent, the first coin he opens up in PumpFun, he puts it on a 1 second chart, and within 18 seconds, it rugs to zero. I'm just telling you, there's ramifications for that, man. Oh, thank you to my friend, Mr. RGS as well. Mr. Riggets. Warning, one of my exotic top signals is a NASDAQ crypto index listing. Look at this, friends. The corrupt SEC has approved conversion of Bitwise's 10 crypto index crypto funds. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Soy, Corridanzo, Pui, Chainstink, Avalanche, Little Clock, and Pedodot. So those tokens, 10 tokens, that's what they do. They make a pack of these, they put it in an ETF, then it trades, and then hopefully it builds into a crypto index fund. That will be one of my exotic top signal reports. Maybe at the top, if we get that, where, because that's what happened in December 2017, friends. I think it was in August of 2017, they said, we're going to give you the futures index. We're going to give you a futures Bitcoin on CME. And then it came in December, that marked the top. You never know. Maybe they announce a crypto index in December this year, right? As we build into the mania. You got to think as well. You think, oh, it's moving a bit slow. Habibi. In August, that's the 8th month of the year. Okay. Think about this, right? 6 months before that, Bitcoin was only $1,000. Do you get it? Like it was just starting to get banned in China and India and everything out here. I'll just come back and I'll show you. So right here, think about this. Where was Bitcoin actually in February? Here you go. Bitcoin, friends, was $1,000 at its all-time high in February. 6 months later, here's August, the CME goes, you know what? We'll give you a freaking futures already. And then a couple of months later, 4 months later, they give them the futures index here. They literally launch it up here, CME, down only. See that? Look at that, friends. All of this happened in the space of 10 months, pretty much. 10, 11 months. See? So we could be seeing that right now. Like in December, they go, you know what? We'll give you the index in 2 months or 3 months from now. And it might be like February, March or next year. So just keep an eye open for that. We have a Liberty Swap Finance daily report. No pending transactions. No failed transactions. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Thank you to Anna Maria as well. Here we have here. Loshmi. So this is the playbook. I just learned this from a trusted source. A crypto company hires an ambassador. They post and get money back based on the post performance. The more views on the post, the better the payout. They go over viral posts and share their tweets and threads. More views, they get paid more. If you're a crypto company, please do your own research and don't hire people that do things like this. Okay, so they go over viral posts and share their tweets and threads. So he's basically saying how people game the system. So they're not actually producing the highest value content in crypto like me. What they're doing is they're just like finding, oh, what did that popular guy say? I'm going to go say that too, and just trying to farm people. But, you know this, friends. It's what happens. Here you have CoinDesk posting, what altcoin cookie are you taking? These are so yummy. You have Pui here, Tron, Corridanzo, Soy, Lana, Avalanche, Meth. I'll take the Meth, please. 2,000 dopamine units for me. Thank you very much. But yeah, of course, all of them are slingshot leverage on it. Hopefully they all go up, you know what I mean? There's many more cookies come. Everyone knows, friends. Everyone's here searching for altcoins. They know, bro. They know. And by the way, Bitcoin's slowing down around this 120K zone, so we'll see. Here you have a leverage shorter. Biggest loss this year. Thank you, PumpFun. It was a hell of a ride. So he's short PumpFun. No, he's long PumpFun. He's down 500 grand. It's his biggest loss of the year. Now he's praying and coping. Yeah, man. Oh, man. You just see it, man. That's, look, I'm just going to tell it to you now, friends. If you're doing leverage, you're lazy. That's the truth. If you are doing the leverage trading on exchanges, you're lazy. Yeah. It's because you don't want to go and find asymmetric upside stuff. The real winners. You either don't know, you don't believe. And to be honest, it's not that they're lazy. They're scared. They don't know how to hold. You know, because when you have no conviction, you put a leverage long because you're too scared to even imagine like a 20x price growth of asymmetric upside. So what they do is they put leverage and they try to get out at like 2.5x higher. That's what they try to do. Unfortunately, they have the time dimension wrecking them because before it goes up, it goes down. You know, basically wears you out. You see? Well, with us, there's no liquidations in pDAI and Pulse and PulseX and Hex and stuff. So you're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay. So don't look for shorts in a bull market, but also look for asymmetric upside stuff. That's what we're doing here. Nothing is guaranteed. Like, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.